Hey guys, how's it going? So, this is my brand new channel. I do have another channel. The name is Zachariah Ott. That channel primarily focuses on knives that are not slip joints, okay? This channel is going to be only about slip joints. News about them, different variations of slip joints, so on and so forth. So, I thought I would start this off with an unboxing to christen the channel. I have a pretty cool one here. As a lot of you guys might know from my other channel, I am a humongous Twosun fan. I love their knives. I love the quality per value that you get with them. Um, they make great stuff, for the price. It's hard to comprehend that they can actually sell things at that price. Like you can get excuse me, sorry. You can get a frame lock, right, in titanium with carbon fiber inlays, with like 14C28 and steel, and it's only $80. Fit and finish is fantastic. It's just crazy that they have that kind of value on those knives. This knife is no exception. This is a slip joint. I believe there are I think there are 5 or 6 different variations of this particular knife. Yeah, I think there are 5 or 6. A few in Damascus, a few plain. The primary thing with these knives is that they're all bone handle, okay? Some are ox horn, but primarily bone handle. And the cool thing is, too, they are all in S90V, so that's super freaking cool. So, without further ado, guys, let's pop this bugger open and see what we got in here. So, I have this flipped upside down, so let me just cut these. Okay. I'll leave this upside down because my address is on there, but... Alright, cool. What we got here? So, here's a knife. Nothing else in here. Let me just get this out of here. Sorry, y'all, I got sniffles going on. So, let's see, let me get so I have an information sheet up here. So I took all the specs on this knife. I wrote everything down with the model number. So when I'm done talking about it, I'll show it on the screen. So you can screenshot it if you want to use it for future reference or whatnot. So, yeah, let's get into this. I'm super excited about this knife. So I've been waiting for this knife to come back on, or be available for quite a long time, actually. Probably 4 months, I think. Yeah, at least 4 months. And I saw it, and I grabbed it, and now we have it. So, here we go. Let me just kind of make this nice looking, I guess. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here, let me just make this nice. Look at this, put that in there. Alright, so here we go, guys. So this is the Twosun TS246 in the variation of bone handle with a plain satin finish blade. Here we go. This is what she looks like. The one thing right off the bat, the lanyard is, I mean, it's stupid. Sorry, but it's dumb. I like lanyards on slip joints because mainly with slip joints, right, they don't have pocket clips, so you need to put them in a slip or a holster or something of that nature. Having a lanyard really helps with that because you have it in there, you can pull it out very easily. This lanyard, though, is not going to fly with me. Like, it is just a cheap little Cheapy McCheaperson. I don't like it. So I'll take that off eventually. I'm not gonna knock the knife for that though. I mean, at least they tried. But all right. So first off, the feel on this bone, man, that's geez, that stuff is polished like glass. This is so smooth. It's unbelievably smooth. Wow, it feels fantastic. I'm a little bit concerned on the smoothness with the grip, but I mean, even though it's a little bit smooth, you kind of, unless my hands are kind of, no, I think you have a little bit of grip to it. So, let's see here. We have a nice little blade hole in here. The shape is pretty cool, right? It looks pretty good. I like that. I'm thinking this is going to be a harpoon. Here's the other side. There you go right there, S90V, rattlesnake design. I like their little logo, it's kind of cool. Hardware, let's just check the hardware real quick. I have my little thing right here. Yeah, so we got, let me just double check. Yeah, so T8s, so that's nice. I got T8s on both sides there. Thank God they're not T6s. I don't know why companies still use T6s. Just go to T8s. Save everyone the trouble of stripping their bits. Yeah, man, man, I don't know what it is about this knife, but I get like fighter jet vibes off of this, right? Like it has that like cool fighter jet look. I don't know, unless it's going crazy, but so this is the thing with slip joints everyone loves, the walk and talk. So let's see what we got here. So here we go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my God. Oh wow, that sounds so good. Man, so good. I've heard that these Twosun slip joints make awesome. Oh man, they're great. That's a great sound. Here we go. Excuse me, one more time. Oh, that talk is just phenomenal. Wow. Super solid too, man. Super. Wow. Solid, solid, solid. You know what? I gotta get rid of this lanyard, man. Give me a second. Get off of there, you little booger. I don't like you. Go away. Okay, that's better. Alright, there we go. See, look at that. That's so much better, man. Lanyards, it's nice on slip joints, but on that lanyard was just horrendous. First of all, guys, check out that freaking blade shape. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so sweet. Man, it's nice and, wow, nice thick, got nice distal on it. That swedge is beautiful. The little blade hole, I mean, you can't really, I mean, for looks, it's cool. It would have been cool if there was no blade hole, too. I'm just curious. Yeah, I mean, the edges are sharp. So you do have, yeah, okay. So the edges are sharp, so you can get some grip when you open this. This is actually pretty strong, man. Like, it's strong. It's very strong, actually. I can't get over this bone. This bone is so beautiful. I don't know if my camera picks it up. I'm shooting this in 8K on my camera here. I don't know if it's gonna be downloaded in 8K. I don't really know how all this freaking stuff works, man. I just shoot on the best stuff and just hopefully it works well. But I don't know about technology that well. I'm old school. I barely even know how to work my cell phone. So, but yeah, this bone. Okay, so first of all, I love these different color gradients in here. Man, it's great. Man, that's so nice. And this side is so beautiful, man. This bone up close. Wow, can you all see this, man? Like, I hope my light over here isn't killing this. But look how beautiful that is. Wow, and it's so smooth. Like, literally like glass. Oh, wow, wait. Oh my goodness, man. These ergos. What? What is this? Oh my gosh. Guys. What? These ergos are stupid good. Are you kidding me right now? What? Oh my gosh. What in the world? Yo, those ergos are insane. Just that super simple design. Oh man, like with knives, the simpler the better. Like you don't need these knives that have all these twirly burly whirly things going on. Do I have a knife to show you what I mean? I mean, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Some knife handles are all crazy, zigzaggy, like weird looking things. Here, like this one. Is this one crazy, weird looking? Yeah, like this. This, for instance, this Twosun. Like all this craziness going on. Like you don't need all this. Why, man? And it's all, yeah, man. Like you don't like this little simple, super ergonomical shape. Like that little curve in there is perfect for gripping. I love. So one thing on slip joints that I really really love is that the top part is flat. Like it drops down and flat on top. I just think with your thumb, like it's super, like it's so nice to hold on to. I can't get over these ergos. Like it's just so simple, but it's so freaking good. Man, dude, like man, that's so good. I love it. So let's see what we got inside here. So I'm assuming, yeah, this is all stainless in here. It's definitely not titanium. There's no milling at all. The little pin back there seems like pretty good size. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Man, it's clean, yo. Like, it's so good. Like, and the finish on this, man, it's so good. Like, you can't feel anything. Like, I'm not just saying that, but you literally cannot feel anything. You can't feel any of these lines. I mean, with your fingernail, you can, of course. But just going over them with your finger, like, you can't feel anything. Wow, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I did find one little problem. I wish the hardware were down just a scotch more. They stick up just, they're just the tiniest bit proud. Like, just, oh my, can you see that? Just the tiniest little, man, just the tiniest little bit. Are they all like that? Yeah. Man, if they were just a little bit further down, that's mainly for aesthetic reasons. When you're holding this, you don't notice that they're up a little bit. That's just for aesthetics. So, let y'all get a look at that again. So let's go over some blade specs and everything like that. So, on this knife, the close length is going to be 3.8 inches. Overall, you're looking at 6.8 inches. The blade length is 2.7 inches. The thickness is 0.138 inches. The steel is S90V. Handle material is bone. The weight is 2.5 ounces, and this is a rattlesnake design. So, I'm going to put this up here for you guys. I'll put it just like that, just so you can, if you want to screenshot this, or if you want to look at some more on what the length is, just for future, to just to know, yeah. I can't think of the word I want to use. The future, boy, I don't know. I can't think of the damn word I want to use. Just so you know for the future, in case you want to look back and see. In case you pick one of these up and you don't know, or like you want to compare it to a different knife, or blah 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 blah. So that's what we got there. And again, this is the Twosun 246. Let's take a closer look real quick here. The grind lines, they look great. I mean, yeah, let me clean this up real quick. Man, Twosun sure does know how to put oil on a knife, man. And not in a good way either. I'm sure you guys know with Twosuns, when you get them, they are like so covered in oil. I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's just too much. Too much oil. Just way too much oil. The grind lines, I don't know if you can all see this with my light on, but I'm going to turn it a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but like these lines on here are great. They're beautiful, beautiful grind lines on here. Beautiful. And this is a flat grind, almost a, well, excuse me. I mean, I guess you call this a full flat. I mean, minus the swedge. You really can't, I mean, I'm going to call it a full flat, okay? Because it has a swedge up there, or if you want to call it a 90% flat. This knife would have been freaking super crazy with a hollow, like a deep hollow like that. Oh my gosh, that would have been bonkers. The behind the edge seems pretty thin. I couldn't find that spec out, but I would say like I don't know, maybe like 18,000s behind the edge, 17,000s. I would imagine it's somewhere in that ballpark. It's going to be a pretty slicey knife. As far as sharpening goes, that choil's okay. I mean, that sharpening choil, you all see that? I mean, we can live with that, right? Like, there's enough meat on there before you get up there, and it has plenty of room. You can probably get at least one really good sharpening on there. Second one might come pretty close up there, but if they would have made this plunge grind straight down, you would have a lot of life on this before you would run into any kind of troubles. Yeah, man, dude, guys, I love this knife. It's so beautiful. Like I'm obsessed with this. I might have to start carrying this instead of my Cutco as my slip joint EDC. Yeah. So guys, on this channel, I'm gonna only, like I said, it's only gonna be about slip joints, and information regarding slip joints, future slip joints coming out, reviews on slip joints, unboxing slip joints, all that. There are too many channels about like frame locks and liner locks and all those other front flippers. There's not enough about slip joints, man. Like these are the OG knife to me. I grew up with these knives. I learned to sharpen on slip joints. Even though, I mean, a frame lock sharpen on that's the same. It's the same thing, you know. But I just grew up with them, you know. I as a kid, I always loved the sound, the walk and talk sound. I always loved to hear that pop, you know. And this one does not. Oh man, that closing. You'll hear that? Listen. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh. And it's strong. Like that close on there, it's strong. Yeah, that's a strong. I mean, yeah, it's strong. And also to that walk again. Ready? Oh, yep. And the talk. Man, that talk is so loud. My gosh, that talk sounds like a Griptilian opening almost, like that kind of loud, you know. Like when you flick open a Griptilian with those FRNs, those scales, them buggers are loud, man. They have a pretty good thwack to them. It's kind of, I mean, it doesn't have the same sound, but on the loudness scale, it's up there with that. Man, oh my gosh, that sound is just fantastic. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, I'm going to use this knife for a couple days, okay? This is really just an unboxing, even though it's kind of, well, yeah, it's just an unboxing. I really want to put these slip joints through their paces. All slip joints are not created equal, okay? There can be humongous variations in quality on slip joints. We'll get into that as the videos progress. But for now, guys, let's just leave it like that. This is the first video. Hopefully we can grow this channel up a little bit and get some attention on slip joints. They are very underrated. I think the reason being is because they're not as fidgety as a, let's say like this, what knife can I pull out real quick? Like this. Excuse me. Like, there's no flipper. You know, they're not fidgety like this one is. You know, there's, you know, the front flipper you got, and then the reverse flick, and the thumb studs, and blah, 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 blah. You can flick it, you know, super fast and close, blah, blah, blah. But, slip joints are just a classic, you know? They're just a classic. They're fantastic to play with. That walk and talk, I mean, just, you know, popping this open, and even that close, guys. That close is something special. It sounds fantastic. Man, that sounds so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds so good. That's fantastic. This is how I always close them. I take my hand and I go like this. And then kind of like that. But I just did it that way to show you. Like this is how I close them. So, like that. So yeah, let's just leave it like that, guys. I'll have a review out in a couple of days, and I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, day, whatever time you're viewing this, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.